Okay, so there's a little video I thought I'd put together of me climbing up Mount Gravatt. So this is a 2k climb, averages around 7%, and I thought I'd put this on to show you the difference between a lower cadence and a higher cadence, and what it does to your speed, and also mainly to your heart rate. So you have a look at my heart rate on them, and you can see obviously they're quite different, and the amount of power I'm putting out. So the one on the right with a higher cadence, I'm obviously putting out more watts, and the one on the left at the lower cadence, obviously putting out a little bit less watts. I think the one on the left, obviously that's grinding, more of a grinding style. They do recommend you more between 85 and 95 cadence for climbing hills. That's what the pros recommend anyway. But the one on the left, the lower cadence, obviously that's using more of your muscle to get you up there. And if you went too hard, if my watts went up too much on the one on the left at a grinding pace instead of spinning, I would burn out a lot quicker. My lactate would build up in the legs a lot quicker, and then I'd fade. Whereas the one on the right, if you can get used to spinning up, which is more using your cardiovascular, so you need a good set of pipes and a good old pump on you to do the one on the right, but you can do it if you practice it. Now the one on the right feels easier on your legs, because obviously your leg muscles aren't doing as much work as what I am on the left. Well, that's a bit confusing, it sounds a bit odd, but you need to try it to understand it yourself. Definitely spinning up is that little bit easier than grinding up. I mean, everybody's got their own way of hill climbing. I like to practice a bit of both. So I practice all three, and so I go the low cadence, the high cadence, and I also practice out the saddle. These were 3 repeats I did here on this hill today, and the third one I did out the saddle going up the hill. So that's more of a grinding when you're out the saddle rather than spinning up. But definitely, if you can spin up the hills, you're going to be able to do it for longer. Let's say you're not going to fatigue as quickly, because you might fatigue in your cardio a bit, your cardiovascular might start to fatigue, but your leg muscles are going to be able to do it for longer, rather than you're filling them full of lactate and then you're losing your power. So it's horses for courses, I guess. You just got to give it a go, see what works best for you. But there you go, that is exactly what happens on the low cadence and the high cadence. Same hill, same rider, same bike, same day, no difference. So get out there and give it a go yourself, and then you'll have an understanding of the differences between spinning and grinding. Anyway, that is it from me. Got any questions or comments, you can post them down below.